بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا وعظيمنا وحبيب قلوبنا وشفيع نفوسنا أبا القاسم محمد. Discussion concerning the differences in wudhu between the different schools of Islam is arguably one of the most fascinating legal discussions within Islamic thought. Every Muslim in the world today recognizes that before they begin their prayers, they must undertake a form of purification, physical purification. One form of physical purification comes in the form of ghusl, which involves the washing of the whole body, whereas another form of physical purification comes in the form of wudu, which involves the washing of parts of the body. And within wudu, there is the recognition that there are some parts which are recommended and some parts which are obligatory. For example, the gargling of the mouth is seen to be recommended, whereas the washing of the face is seen to be obligatory. And you find the different legal schools all have their opinions about what's recommended, but recognize the obligatory from the Holy Quran. More specifically, chapter 5, verse 6 of the Quran. And it's important to note from the outset that the apparent meaning of the verse, the apparent meaning, when translated, is exactly how the followers of Ahlul Bayt perform their wudu. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Ya ayyuhal ladhina amanu, إذا قمتم إلى الصلاة فاغسلوا وجوهكم وأيديكم إلى المرافق وامسحوا برؤوسكم وأرجلكم إلى الكعبين. I guess my biggest fears were whether I could actually deliver on a big stage like that, to the public, for intimidating judges in a positive way, in the sense that, they're renowned names in the international Shia world.
I like the fact that you used the Quran. I think Said Jalal earlier had wanted a bit more Quran. Pronunciation-wise is also very important. Look, there isn't a single lecturer in the world who at one stage or another may have got the odd fatha, the odd kasra wrong. I think you repeated the ayah on wudu twice. Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu idha qumtum ila salati. It's very interesting how we have to, normally I sometimes will say something like Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu idha qumtum ila salat faghsilu. But that salati is fundamental that you say all the harakat. Faghsilu, you said wajuhakum. I think I looked at you twice. Yeah. It happens, but you got to be careful. Why? Because when you're going to be public with lectures, they're going to scrutinize every point. And mind you, the ones scrutinizing are not outside of your sect. It's your fellow manabir sitters who are going to be the ones scrutinizing.
You shouldn't pick something fiqhi, something about rule, yeah? Because it's very, very long. Otherwise, you have to talk about it 2-3 days. Wallahi, continuously. Yeah? It was better if you picked up topic like aqaid, akhlaq, or even history. Wallahi, even history, it was better.
Said Mason, please.
Yeah, so I'm going to say the same thing. Ironically, the topic of wuzu is very dry. Yeah,
that was good.
I just, is that
I appreciate stuff like that. That was good, Said Mason.
Is that your first time in front of the public?
Yes.
For that, I think props to you for that, mashallah. Mashallah. I'll hand it over to
Said.
Ayub, thank you very much. At the beginning, when you started, I thought that Sayyid Ammar is talking. Ammar is lecturing. Proper pronunciation. Everything was like him. But as Sayyid Ammar mentioned, when you are referring to Quran, you have to be really cautious. Even your Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim or Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim is completely different, okay? That is very important. And as well the verses, as Ustad mentioned. So you have to be really cautious of the verses of the Holy Quran. Thank you. It was good. Thank you.
And lastly, Hajj Mustafa Masoud.
إذا حضر الماء بطل التيمم. So there's nothing to add. Well done, Ayub. I'm proud of you, mashallah. And subhanallah, I think the judges would agree. We've had 11 great participants. All of them have been amazing. It's not easy to stand there. All of them are a Shia voice, no doubt. So Jazakallah, well done Ayub.
Ahsantum Hajj Mustafa, thank you so much for your time and for the judges as well. Please, everyone, help me in thanking Ayub Nouinou. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.